So guys, welcome back. Unfortunately, bad news for the PURRELY cards, it seems. We have the announcement from the in-game where you can see right here there is a little text box. We also, as always, have gotten a few infos on a few ultra rares: Neoxy, Neo Galaxy Ice Prime Photon Dragon, X PURRELY Happiness, which this is nice, we don't need this card, it's an ultra rare. We have the Mikanko thing, and then there's also My Friend PURRELY, which was to be expected, a really strong card. And then there's also a text mentioning a few cards, which you can see right here. These are the cards mentioned in the text. As I already said, that this is an ultra rare, that's quite nice, we don't need it. I still expect this to be an ultra rare, to be honest, and then another one, maybe, I don't know, PURRELY, or maybe one of the quick play spells. But the sad thing is that once again they seem to be releasing an archetype at a point at which you can't really play the archetype. Same with Kashtira, they were releasing so little Kashtira cards that pure Kashtira deck, I mean, you can play it, but first of all, doesn't make any fun because you only have limited amount of plays, and also is not that strong. Seems unfortunate to be the case with PURRELY here as well, because you can see the cards that were mentioned in the text here, and what we see is that at first we are missing one of the quick play spells. That's not so surprising because these are all cards from the first wave, right? And cards from the second wave were the Sleepy Memory together with the PURRELY. And then third wave was the PURRELY Noir and the other trap, which is unimportant. So this is basically first wave, then there's a second one, and then the third one. Which, that's fine, I was expecting. It would be even fine if we would not get the Sleepy Memory. We can work with 3 quick play spells, but I think the card that we can't work without is the PURRELY, just to take a look at it, and it seems to be the case that we don't get that one. So this one here, the other level 1. There are 4 quick play spells, and also the field spell is not mentioned, but I think we will get the field spell. But yeah, we only get 3 of the quick play spells, which that weakens the deck a lot because you want to hard draw them, you want to find them with your PURRELY, especially if we do not get PURRELY, which PURRELY is your safe find a card. So PURRELY is the safe way into the My Friend PURRELY, and My Friend PURRELY is the safe way into the quick play spell that you want to use to rank up. So in our case, it would be PURRELY into My Friend into Delicious, and then get the Plump on the field, so Plump can gain material to then go into X PURRELY Noir. The thing is now that if we do not get the PURRELY, and that seems to be the case, and we do not get Sleepy Memory, which I already said, not getting Sleepy is okay. It's not the best, but it's okay, but we definitely need PURRELY, because the PURRELY is excavate the 3 top cards of your deck, and then if there is a PURRELY card, you can edit a quick play spell, but if not, you can't. And also, you can't guarantee to hit the card that you need with the PURRELY. The other thing is that combined with the fact that we only have 3 quick play spells, PURRELY is even more worse, because we can only run 9 copies of this instead of 12 copies, which makes this way more consistent. And I think the part that tells us that we will not get PURRELY is they are mentioning all of that, right? So they have mentioned, let me find the there's it. The deck uses 3 different quick play spell cards, and I think they are also mentioned here exactly. So the text already says that we will not get Sleepy Memory, and then the text also says level 1 PURRELY can be summoned from the deck using 3 different quick play spells. But the thing is, the level 1 PURRELY can also be summoned with the quick play spells, but she's not mentioned in the text. Also, she's as well as Sleepy Memory, which we will not get, part of the second wave. Then this one and this one is third wave. So yeah, seems to be the case that we will get an incomplete archetype once again, unfortunately. Can you play the deck without the PURRELY and the Sleepy Memory? Yes, you can. Will the deck be great? I think it won't be great. The problem is this only is just too inconsistent, because you need to get basically your Plump online to go into your X PURRELY Noir plays. Otherwise you have nothing basically, or otherwise your going first turn is really bad. Then maybe you will play this as a going second deck. This could be more effective then. This is really sad. I was hoping for the PURRELY. This would have tied everything together even without the Sleepy, but it seems to be the case that we do not get that. And the other thing that's pointing towards the fact that we will not get PURRELY is that there are no limitations for the deck. Because when this message here comes out, normally there are also limitations mentioned here. For example, Kashtira Fenrir was limited to 2. I think we can expect some pre-limitations to PURRELY as well, because it's just a strong deck. If it goes full power and has no limits, but there are none, so I think that's because we will only get the first wave of PURRELY cards, and yeah. With that, unfortunately, I do not think that this deck will be much fun to play. It's super inconsistent. You can't really do the play that you want to make. First and second wave, you can go plump into Noir, and then third wave, which is even more effective, you can then go PURRELY Noir into PURRELY Noir, together with setting the trap. So these cards are the important ones, but as I already said, without this card here, you can't guarantee access to your My Friend, and without My Friend, you can't guarantee access to your Delicious, which then you cannot guarantee access to your Plump. And making the Noir with the other here on the first turn, that's not really working. So we have to see how this works out. I'm a bit disappointed. I was really happy for the happiness. I was really waiting for the Archetype to be at least second wave playable. Yeah, seems not to be the case now, so yeah, I will try it, of course. I will make videos, I will make a guide, but I think we will have to wait until this deck can really be played in the sense that it needs to be played or should be played. So once again, very disappointing. I hope Konami stops this, I don't know, putting some Archetype cards into our hands, and then same with Kashtira, right? Oh, here are the first Kashtira cards, then in the next pack there are no Kashtira cards, and then in the next pack also no Kashtira cards, and then maybe in the October pack. So that's just annoying. I think with the Rescue Ace cards that will come in October, we will have the same thing here. Obviously, these are also wave cards in the sense that there was a first wave and then a second wave. And let me tell you, the first wave of Rescue Ace cards, this deck was unplayable. Nobody was playing it. Only the second wave, which I think consisted of Preventer and Emergency and maybe something else, Air Hoister or Impulse. I'm not quite sure here, so don't count me on that, but or don't cite me on that, I should say. But only the second wave made this deck good. So yeah, seems to be the case once again. I'm a bit annoyed, to be honest, but let's see how this turns out. And let's also see what additional new cards we will maybe get. Maybe we'll get some Scareclaw support, because this could be the case, by the way. Twin Saw, for example, is still missing. Can also be the case, the little prediction here, that we get Scareclaw Kashtira, because this would be another Kashtira card, and it would also support the Scareclaw Archetype. I think this could be the case because they have recently added the secret pack here, and normally they only add the secret pack if they want to do something with that. So maybe we'll get some more Scareclaw cards, which in that sense could mean that I will also go for a bit of Scareclaw. Then maybe we will see just in preparation for the Monadium in the future. But yeah, let's see how this works out with PURRELY. Bad news, I think, but we will have to see. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up and notification bell, and we will see each other in the next one.